What's going on? It's your boy Islah. Welcome to the show where I get to speak and game with your favorite gamers. And entering Islah's game chat today is Cyborg Angel!
Hello!
I have to give you an epic introduction, man. On that note, why is your gamer tag Cyborg Angel?
Because I used to always get called Cyborg instead of like geek at work when I used to
Wait,
work in 9 to 5.
whoa. Let's unpack this. Why did people call you a cyborg?
Because it was their way of saying I was a geek or nerd. For some reason, and then the name stuck when I was in an office job. And I was like, I'm going to use that. I'm actually going to use that for my benefit. I'm going to roll with it. I think it works. I like the name.
You changed what people were essentially bullying you about.
Yeah.
Name calling you. And then you turned it into what's now making you money.
Yeah, exactly that.
I love that. Here's your controller. Do you like my controllers, by the way?
They're lovely. They are absolutely gorgeous. I would have got so many bubbles in that, by the way. That is gorgeous.
Thank you. I know you're used to like your Gothic games. I know you've been playing Diablo 4.
Yep.
But I thought we could switch it up and have a game of Street Fighter Steelbook Edition.
It's gorgeous. I haven't actually seen the Steelbook.
I love collecting my Steelbooks.
That's cute. Yeah, I know. The physical copies of stuff.
Different.
Oh.
It's a different
Did
feeling.
it come with the CD though? No, it's usually just an empty Steelbook.
That's not the point, but it's still... When was the last time you played Street Fighter?
So I played Street Fighter last when I was doing a mini tournament when I was being filmed for a show.
You actually did a tournament?
Yeah.
Oh, who did you play as?
I cannot remember because I just learned it on the day and then did it. I did very well. I didn't win. I did very well.
Who's your go-to person to...
I need to try and remember the names.
No, there's so many new names. Like, look, there's Luke, Kimberly. I don't know why she's hanging upside down. You know what's funny is that Honda has a six-pack. Look at Dalsim.
Oh my God.
He's the closest representation we have. Yeah. Ryu's my go-to, so
Look, literally, those two, so Chun-Li and Ryu, is
Chun-Li,
like
you know what,
they're the OGs.
Should we keep it old school?
Yeah, let's keep
keep it
OGs.
old school. Okay. I'd say go easy on me, but you're not going to listen, so... No, stay back, wait, hold on. Wait, whoa. She's jumping around, man. Sit still, bro.
Woo!
That wasn't an original move. No, it wasn't. What are you swearing at me?
I don't know what that is. What is that?
Oh, I don't know.
What is she doing right now?
It's like a power-up thing, right? We're both just standing there.
Oh, it is a little...
Oh, it is a little shield.
Look, try and hit me now.
Right in the face. Right in the face.
Doesn't do the same thing.
I'm dead. Oh my God.
Why are you going to
No, you caught me off guard now. I caught you one.
They've changed their facial features and everything.
Damn.
Yeah.
I saw you streaming this once.
I absolutely adored it. I made a YouTube video and a TikTok about it as well. I got so teary in just the beginning of this game.
Yeah, it's proper
story
emotional, isn't it?
Beautiful. Also, they need to keep that voiceover by Abu, because the way he says EA Originals, I'm like, can they just have that in every game? Because his accent's so good and the way he puts on that voice. I've met him a couple of times now. And he's been in Assassin's Creed as well.
For people who don't know, can you explain your ethnicity? Because I know you're a mixed, like, pizza.
I am. Why am I diving into those? Yeah, I am. Sorry. Like, focus on the game. I'm like, damn it. Why am I dying? I'm half English and I've got Portuguese, German and Indian. Both my parents are partly Indian, but they're Anglo-Indian. So a lot of people don't understand what that is. And it's basically when the English went over and colonized, people who were half or part English were sort of brought up in a different area entirely. So they were brought up like the English. They didn't have any culture from the area. They dressed differently. They spoke English. And then when they stopped colonizing the area, all the Anglo-Indians sort of wasn't really welcome there or didn't feel like they fit in. So they ended up moving to either Australia or the UK. Growing up here as a brown person, I've experienced racism, and also I've experienced on the other side people calling me a coconut and a Mars bar because they're like, what? I'm like, they'll try and say something and I'm like, I don't understand what you're saying, or I don't know what you mean. Or it's like, well, how do you not know this? And I'm like, I'm literally born and bred like English and I just don't get it. So I never felt like I fit in anywhere. So some people saw me as English, I'd hear it and I'd be like, oh damn, I don't want to be on the receiving end of this. And there was actually a point in my life when I was in school where I just denied that I was partly Indian because I was like, I don't want to receive the racism. Wow. But since moving away from the people that you hang around with in school, you're more, I'm so proud of having that part of me. And I have been trying to learn more about the culture and stuff like that, that we would have lost via being brought up around only English. I've got a German surname. My mum has a Portuguese surname. Like, how far into the colonisation and where, like, who was there at the time?
That's mad.
It's so weird. But yeah, the Portuguese did actually end up colonising and going in quite a few places in the world. And you don't hear about that enough. But the proof is in the...
I feel like there needs to be an Assassin's Creed game just based on you, bro. Like,
honestly. Like,
literally. Press up to heal, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting so into talk.
So healing in the game, healing in real life. So what got you into the gaming industry?
I am actually someone who didn't even go to college because I dropped out. I would end up learning something really quickly in school and then not doing anything else in the class because I'd be at the back of the class not paying attention because everything bored me then. So the same thing happened in college because I wanted to do stuff like within gaming or editing or...
You actually felt the need to get into it while you were studying?
Yeah. But there wasn't very many courses out at the time.
Yeah, obviously.
And how do I freeze this?
Can you freeze the waterfall?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's meant to make it so much easier.
I don't think you can
yet.
Stuff. I don't think it's unlocked.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it's like the first level.
I think I'm meant to go down. Yeah. I don't know how I go down. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, that was really close.
You kind of tight, boy.
Going to college saying, what can I do? I don't want to go into the basics of it. Give me your highest level of graphic design because that's what you think you'd need to go into at the time. I only needed to do 1 year and I dropped out.
Oh, damn.
Because within 6 months, I'd done the full, like all of what they needed to do months earlier and then just stopped turning up because I was like, this is boring. I already know what you're doing. I already know you're teaching me. I ended up getting stuck in finance in an office job. And each time I was promised a promotion and it would never happen.
Oh, wow.
So I'd end up getting stuck in these jobs and just being rebel, just like doing bare minimums, like can't bother to be here. But I felt like my brain was just turning to mush because I was doing the same job every day, day in, day out. And I'd learn it so quickly, excel, not get a promotion, and then be stuck. So I was like, I like gaming. I'm always gaming. I found what streaming was. And I was like, oh my God, I can do this. And everything I'm seeing here, I already have ideas of how I can make it better. I'm going to make it more production, like high production quality, more cinematic, more TV show style, blah, blah, blah. I made like an intro. No one had intros on their streams back then. So I made it a challenge of going, I'm going to do this, not for a job, but just to keep my brain from turning to mush and keep it active and keep learning stuff because I would always teach myself stuff. I actually learnt Adobe After Effects from scratch, self-taught, just so I could make and design my own intro video. And I still use that intro video to date. And people are like, oh my God, because that's how professional I made it. I made it that good that it's ageless. And I've been using it for 8 years, 7 years.
Sick.
And everyone's still like,
Bob, the amount of intros I've gone through and changed it because I'm like, oh, get with the times.
Yeah.
What has been the highlight for you in your gaming career? You're a Twitch ambassador as well, by the way. Can we get a round of applause for her, please? Because
I honestly, I almost cried when I was told on the meeting, and I had to keep it secret for months.
If you could pick one highlight that you like holds dear to your heart.
That's really hard.
Name a few, I don't mind.
Gosh, I want to say probably being in Cyberpunk 2077. I'm known as Cyborg Seraph in Cyberpunk 2077. It's not even designed to be me, it's like my face. They've actually scanned my face and made me look like a rock star. So it's like...
That's what I mean, but it's still you though, isn't it?
I'm basically a rock star on tour, and you can find me in the Hayward area. And I've got massive metallic wings and like tour dates and stuff like that, so you know that I'm basically a rock star in the game.
She's basically in the game, guys. She's in the game, guys. Like, yo. What's the hardest thing for you being a streamer, a gamer? Like, what are the difficulties and the struggles? Because it's not easy. What would be?
I want to say wearing all the hats. Because unless you work with an agency, you're wearing all the hats yourself. And I'm doing that because I refuse to work with any of the agencies
you're independent?
that have approached me. Yeah, I used to have an agent. I fired them.
Wow.
And I've done much better.
Just straight up.
Yeah.
I fired him. You're
fired. I
fired.
fired them. Like, I needed things done in a certain way, and I already knew how I needed to do them. And I wanted stuff done quick time because I had so many opportunities coming in already. I've got to the stage where I've realized that they want to work with you exclusively. You get loads of work incoming to you that they're turning around or like locking in. But where's the new work?
Yeah.
So that's already coming into you. I can do that. And I can lock it in quicker, and then I can get multiple in, whereas they're like managing like, I don't know, 20 different influencers. No, thank you. I need a PA is basically what I need.
She don't need a manager, she needs a PA.
I need a PA.
What does gaming mean to
I feel like as someone who went to an all-girls school, wasn't around anyone else who liked games, was literally the tomboy who liked games and had no friends who, no one else who liked games. For me, it's the community, because I found that I can, and through streaming, and this is why outside of contact online or DMs, I feel like talking in a group area is like the best way to socialize online. So for me, it's gaming. It means finding a community, finding friends that like the same things and you can share it with.
It doesn't matter who they are.
Exactly. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter their age, their religion, their like ethnicity, like none of that matters. You are just a gamer, and I think that it should be like that with everything. But gaming online makes it easier to just blur everything out and go, I get to know you as just you. And also we get to share experiences in these games and see so much story from another point of view that you wouldn't usually see unless you experienced it in a game. You can watch TV show. It's not the same as playing the game and actually having the character like you've got to look after.
Yeah, it's true.
And learning that, that character is like, I wouldn't have understood what they were going through, but I'm getting smacked in the face in a game right now and I don't like it.
Cyborg.
Yes.
Angel.
Why is there rubber gloves on the sofa?
You are entering the boss level.
Yeah, but that's worrying me.
Don't worry, don't concern yourself about that right now, alright? So we're gonna play Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot. Right. So what do you need that for then?
Let the games master explain, master. You're gonna play a boss level on Crash Bandicoot. That is very hard, I'm not even gonna lie.
Right.
And whilst you're playing this game, you're gonna answer quick fire round questions. And you can't stop playing, you have to consistently keep playing. Right, and each time, if you die too many times, I'm gonna make it harder for you.
So hold on, wait, okay, because I'm like still thinking about that. I was saying that I wasn't taking any of that in.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
3, 2, 1, play. These are abbreviated words. Tell me what they mean. AFK.
Away from keyboard.
Okay, dub. Dub. What does it mean? Dub.
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 I don't know.
Heaven.
I don't know. Heaven.
NPC.
Are these all like new?
NPC.
No, non-playing character.
GG.
Huh?
GG.
Good game.
KD.
Kill death.
Okay. ADS.
No idea. I should know this.
GLHF. She's actually not dying. Let's do it anymore. GLHF.
I like this level.
DLC.
DLC. An add-on to a game. I don't know the freaking hell of bloody letters mean.
That's what I'm saying. Then you have to play with the controller upside down.
Are you kidding?
There you go.
What?
You died. That's the rules. All right, ready?
It's the boulder level.
3,
Are you?
2, res. You died straight away. Res.
Res. God.
MMO.
Multi.
What?
Massive multiplayer online.
She actually got that one though.
It was harder.
RPG.
The other
RPG. Quick. What's RPG?
Role playing game.
Okay. DC.
Why do I keep going to the side?
DC.
Disconnected.
BG.
Background.
No. That's what I said. FF.
All that comes to mind is X in the chat. All that comes to mind is X in the chat right now, because look at what's happening.
FTW.
For the win.
Oh, you died.
I can't. This
Alright,
is
pause.
impossible.
Pause. It's gonna get harder now.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's gonna get harder. So this is what the gloves are for. Here you go. I believe this is your size. You gotta play with the gloves on. And the controller upside down.
These are my size. They're like little people hands. Where do I find these? Where did you get these?
If you win, you can have them. Alright, ready? Steady.
Yay, prizes.
IGN.
No idea.
LFG.
Looking for group.
Ooh, F2P.
Don't know. F2P. First play.
Okay, good. FPS.
First person shooter.
You screamed before you died.
I know, I saw it happening.
That early reaction.
I saw it happening. I could see it in slow motion. I knew what I'd done. I knew. No, I did so well.
PIP.
Pip. I don't know. I'm just gonna read it.
RTS.
I don't know.
TBS.
Big
AC.
Assassin's Creed.
Oh, nice. You got that one. COD.
Call of Duty.
D&D.
Dungeons and Dragons.
FF. The other FF.
Frame.
You're getting it. What? Yeah, it's not that kind of show. GTA.
Grand Theft Auto.
MK.
No idea.
SF.
No idea.
We played it earlier.
No.
Street Fighter.
I'll just call it Street Fighter. Why don't you call it SF? Which weirdo calls it SF?
Oh, you know,
I didn't get the checkpoint. And I'm still going and I'm not stopping because this is good right now. Look at me go. Look at me go.
How'd you feel?
Like that was traumatizing.
Thank you for coming to my game
Yeah,
chat,
no,
man.
thank you for having me here. That was fun.
I feel like this episode was therapeutic. Round of applause for her, please.